Hello, welcome guys. We are here into game number 2 watching Happy do a rather odd split, but hey, he's the pro, so it's all good, and he is a skillful pro at that. Right now, he is 1-0 over Complexity's Naniwa. Rather impressive feat at that, but let's see if we can actually close out this series, because here we are spawning over the red/orange Protoss. He is Naniwa. It is on. This game is actually being played in an MLG Shattered Temple, so we do have the supply depot down there. Not too relevant considering there's no Zergs, because that's really what those supply depots are there for, making sure the Zerg cannot get walled in onto a single base. So we're going to go ahead and see that Happy's going to go ahead and put a supply depot in a very smart spot. This may seem a little weird for some people, but what this actually means is that Naniwa's not going to be able to sneak by on the outskirts of this base and actually manage to put down a proxy gateway in this place, as that's kind of something that could happen. It's not exactly the most standard play, but people can sometimes just guess one out of two, whether it's this place, or even send out both probes. I've seen people send out, right at the start, two probes, one to go over here and then one to go over here, in the hopes of finding where their opponent is. They try and skirt over the edge, see the mineral patch glowing, and then go the long way around to just keep the secrecy of the hardcore cheese that they would then play out. But that's not going to be the case. That's just what Happy's taking a look out for. So good move by Happy. He is instead just doing his normal opener of Barracks and Refinery, while Naniwa over here is just doing the same thing of going Gateway and Assimilator. Excuse me, hiccuped. I hate hiccuping during cast. I hope that doesn't continue. But now here we do have this pylon being thrown down for a similar purpose. I've actually seen Terrans in these positions lift off of barracks and build and land it here, or even send out an SCV really early on, build the barracks and then let it finish, and then build a bunker and then creep bunkers in, and it can be really annoying to deal with on the Protoss end, especially when you have mainly zealots. You can literally wall off your barracks and bunker, and so zealots can't touch it, and then you just either lift off the barracks, leave the bunker, or lower supply depots, whatever you want to do for that wall. It depends on how long the Protoss survives, and then just continue that way. But this is not what's happening in this game. These guys are playing very normally, which is good to see, even though it can be entertaining to have those crazy cheeses going on. At the moment, we are not having this take place. Naniwa just go ahead and chrono out his Stalker, get out his Warp Gate tech, and just take a note of the fact that he has 2 gas, so it will most likely not be a 1 gate fast expand. On the side of Happy's end, we have we're going to have a possibility once again of going 1-1-1, maybe even the same build as last game with the Banshee Harass. At the moment we are seeing the reactor on top of this barracks and the factory over here with the bunker in the front. We could watch the factory make a Hellion, then get that tech lab, and then go on to the starport with that tech lab. But here we do see Happy has maintained the life of his scouting SCV, so very good move with that. We do see Naniwa just checking the Zolnaga tower and then coming back, not really worrying too much about maintaining that ability to scout. I mean, this position is the least important position for this watchtower, as you can obviously skirt out the range of the site by going to this little area, and it can catch people off guard. Once again, Naniwa is actually going down his second gateway, so we could literally have a repeat of this same build between these two. Oh wait, never mind, there's a Stargate. So, completely scratch that. Stargate's out for Naniwa. Void right now. It will be a Phoenix. Yes, I enjoy watching Phoenixes. This will be fun. Phoenixes make for incredibly dynamic play, and they're very risky to open against Terran in this respect because of Marines. Marines are very powerful, especially once you get stem and everything. This could be interesting. But Naniwa, is he going to reveal the Phoenix right off the bat, which will actually be good because Happy has deviated from the build of last game and gone for a much faster expo. We see this moving forward, and actually, if you take a look at the barracks and taking damage, that will clinch the fact that that is not a hallucination. Though it is early for hallucination to actually come out, but I think you can actually pretty much get there if you chrono it out completely. Mathematically, it's possible. Practically, it's not. But it's always good to know the possibilities of timings. Let's see, Naniwa's not actually continuing getting a third Phoenix. He has the money to, but here we're going to see him probably lifting off the... Oh, that's unfortunate. Look at how little health the Mule had, and Naniwa just wasted off the possible kill of SCV. He's killed off a Marine, but there's no more energy on these Phoenixes. He should just pull back, and Naniwa is just gonna let the Phoenix continue taking hits. Naniwa going AFK on his Phoenixes. This is weird. But look at Happy. He's just going to engineering-based starport. Naniwa is seeing everything that Happy is doing. Is Naniwa just waiting to get some energy back to continue lifting off? There we go. And now we have a new mule. That's a much better takedown than the last mule that was that pretty much died by the time limit before anything else. Still, Happy's going to take a couple damage on that factory, no big deal. The Nexus, though, did go down, so Naniwa is going to be rather behind in the Expo, but he's got Phoenixes, which means he can harass, but this is a risky position for him. You can see that these Marines are out. They're actually going to be able to get the kill on a Phoenix. Will they get... No. Starter step, not enough. Phoenixes do manage to go ahead and move on. There's ooh, Mule's going right in the face of the camera. But they do have a liftoff or two. Looks like it's just one liftoff on this bottom. Phoenix, yeah, one, but oh god, that's not good. Happy has built a missile turret. That's going to be more than enough to put this back. But they did see the starport with the tech lab on it. Now it's going to do a little bit of a push too. At the same time as this, we see Happy here just with a lot of idle SCVs here waiting for the push. Going to make sure he can be safe and repair everything on this bunker. But looks like Happy shouldn't have much to fear from this army composition. Phoenixes aren't exactly doing a ton, but what Naniwa is accomplishing by having his army up front, Happy cannot take his expo. He can't get these extra mill patches and gases of income. So if you look at the income right now, it's even with the mules and the SCVs going along with the two bases of the toss. But 39 pros to 30 SCVs, now 41. This is definitely looking good. This is exactly what Naniwa needs to do. He has to buy time, make sure his late expo can't put him off guard. But now that Happy does have the medevac out, this will force Naniwa back, as Happy could easily just put all those Marines into the medevac, drop him here, attack, flank, move down the ramp, hit from this side, and kill off Naniwa's entire army. But that is not going to be the case. Naniwa is being very good with knowing when he needs to pull back. He's even actually been making a Phoenix and Stalker stay behind in case of drops, so he knows his vulnerabilities, which is what you need to be able to do against someone at the caliber of Happy. We do have a lot of Zealots coming in. I see a Robo Bay going down, so we'll be seeing if Naniwa could actually get a very nice army composition of Phoenixes and Colossus, which is an incredibly strong combo. It allows for the Phoenixes to take out the medevacs and lift off any retreating units, while the Colossi swipe steal a lot of damage, and it's a great army composition. I've actually been called imbalanced on the ladder for using, which I find really funny, because all you need to Terran to beat this is Ghost. All you have to do is EMP those Phoenixes, make them unable to lift, make them very vulnerable to the Marine attacking, the stim and everything, and all of a sudden you have a very harmed and useless group of Phoenixes. But Naniwa, let's see what's going for. You can see he is producing that Colossus. It is getting chronoed out, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of small push from Happy, but has he seen the Robo Bay? Oh, he just scanned to see the Robo Bay, and there's a little bit of harassment from these couple Phoenixes. Nice ability to be useful to them, but now we're going to see, Happy to go ahead and attack from the bottom. He's got to be careful, him being Naniwa trying to defend against this, but back here we do have those Phoenixes doing a little bit of damage, just pulling back, nothing too crazy. And Happy's going to go ahead and continue to be not aggressive. Observer was going to be aggressive, but Phoenix is going to be aggressive, but not Happy. He's going to go ahead and possibly kill No. He will not kill that Phoenix. There's one Hellion out for scouting and moving around. Naniwa does not have Blink. He does not have Charge. I don't think he even has a Twilight Council in the field. But what he does have is a single Colossus that's about to have Xanthrum Lance. And if he pushes... This is almost entirely Marine army out of Happy. There are a few Vikings out, but Naniwa can actually do damage pushing out with this small force. Small force in terms of Colossus. There's only a single Colossus. That's not generally the army composition that you want to use. You want more than one Colossus, but we are going to be having Happy playing scared by the fact that actually that one got canceled. Nice timing on that. But now here's going to be the attack. We have the Colossus in play. Nice force fields. The Vikings are going to go down. This Colossus could just wreck that SCV line on the left. They're going to continue attacking. Naniwa is going to want to pick off those Vikings, but here we go. We're going to have some more force fields. Yes, we are going to block off that army very, very nicely of the Phoenix, taking out the Vikings. Very nice job. Phoenix are actually good against Vikings, by the way, but you can see that one Colossus is still alive, not getting taken out, doing so much damage, and that's actually going to cause Happy to GG and leave the game. This Colossus with 16 kills in a very nice army position is actually going to allow him to take the victory. So once again, guys, we're gonna go into actually game number 3, which is really, really exciting. Both those players, that was a very interesting game. I mean, one Colossus push ended up winning the game. That takes serious skill to realize that you have that kind of an opening. So big props to Naniwa. When do you ever see anybody pushing out with one Colossus? It's always you need 3, you need 4, you need that really, really, really nice I'm blanking on the phrase, but that money army composition, the timing, it's not timing, whatever, it'll come to me probably when I cast the third game. That critical mass, that's what I was looking for. Normally you want that critical mass of Colossus, but very nice job by Naniwa pushing out with that, and managing to get perfect force fields in that choke of that natural for Happy. So now we're going to go ahead in game number 3, and I'm pumped for this, and thank you guys for watching. Stick around.